If you want cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more, then check out G2A. A link is in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ and welcome back to another gaming news video. So we have a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the Xbox Series X smoking, having disk drive problems. We're going to talk about Black Ops Cold War, the size that it's going to be here on next-gen consoles. We're going to go ahead and talk about 1440p support for the PlayStation 5, which is something a lot of us were kind of upset about, but let's go ahead and jump into it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new, make sure you do subscribe with notifications on. And if you want to support the channel directly, then check out my sponsors, G2A, for some cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and more. Link down below to them. Or Control Freak and Scuff. I use them every day when I'm playing. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount. Links down below to them. Or through my Amazon influencer page if you guys would much rather support me simply by shopping on Amazon like most of us have been doing due to the world situations. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So this is the first article. We're going to talk about the install size here for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which will require 180 gigabytes on console. Okay, so I am definitely going to be installing Black Ops Cold War on an external hard drive. If you're playing on Xbox Series S, there's only about 300 gigs of SSD there. If you're playing on Series X, you probably have a little bit more room there because it's about 800 gigs. And if you're playing on PlayStation 5, it's about 600. So that kind of sucks. So if you're planning on playing this game, I would highly recommend you do this one on an external hard drive. Simply put, there's really no need for fast loading and all of that special stuff here, just because it's a multiplayer game. It's a multiplayer game, so you really don't need it. But goddamn, 180 gigs. Like you'd think this would be a AAA third-party 50 hours of story content. Like, this is insane. This is insanity. But it is what it is. So that's the size of it. That was the first news here. The next bit here. Today we actually saw this, but apparently there was a video going around, and this was basically a video of Xbox Series X that were apparently going up in smoke. A whole bunch of smoke, an insane amount of smoke going off. And so people were thinking, holy crap, this first batch of Xbox Series X is like tweaking, it's like overheating. Like people were kind of getting scared, and it turns out it's all fake. It was literally people just using vapes to make this thing kind of smoke out a lot. So don't worry, your Xbox Series X are not going to start suddenly putting a bunch of smoke out, a ton of smoke out. They're not overheating. You're not going to have to put a wet towel around them. They just were fake videos. So now the one thing was that there actually was an issue with the disc tray. I don't know if they had the video here, but some people were having issues with it when you were trying to put in a disc or a game into it. It just would not kind of insert it all the way through. So keep an eye out maybe for that if you're getting your Xbox Series X. Mine has been delayed by Amazon, okay? They told me I might get it maybe before the end of the year. That kind of sucks. And my Xbox Series S that I ordered also might not be coming tomorrow or the day after. They don't know what the hell's going on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get my PlayStation 5 tomorrow like I'm supposed to. But anyways, yeah. So if you're wondering about the Xbox Series X, the smoke videos, they're fake. Don't worry, they're just vaping. That's probably the most expensive vape I've ever seen, but it is what it is. The next one, PlayStation 5 might actually be getting 1440p support in the future, and Sony comments on the VR support. So basically what I want to focus here mostly on is going to be the 1440p. As we all know, right now at launch, the PlayStation 5 will only support 4K or 1080p. There is no in between. There's no 1440p on there. A lot of us were kind of upset. I bought a new freaking monitor. Hell, I bought a new freaking monitor and I won't be able to play at 1440p on it because PlayStation 5 apparently doesn't support it. But it does look like they will possibly be adding that in the future via an update. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's what they're saying. So we'll see, but they're not ruling it out. We might see it in the future, hopefully sooner rather than later. And we'll have to see how. I'm assuming they're going to have to do a whole bunch of new optimization patches for games and stuff like that. But it'd be cool, man. Let me get 1440p. I think a lot of us are starting to sit kind of in that middle area where we want a 1440p high refresh rate monitor as our gaming monitor of choice, because I prefer 2K 1440 hertz over 4K and 60 hertz. So that's just my own personal preference. I think a lot of us were like that. So happy to hear it might be coming in the future. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much all of the big stories we had today. I think Nintendo also accidentally leaked that maybe Samus Return is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch, but I kind of wanted to focus on the bigger stories here. Now remember, guys, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with at 3, 6, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will be able to purchase your PlayStation 5 on Walmart. Tomorrow they're also going to restock on a whole bunch of other retailers, but they have not released when those actually going to be coming out. It might just be at random. Keep an eye on those. But Walmart for sure. Make sure you're stopping by. If you have not yet purchased your PlayStation 5 and are looking to snag one on launch day, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys found the video informative, helpful, and entertaining. If you did, drop a like, guys. Super appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you do subscribe with notifications on. And if you want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my sponsors, G2A, Control Freak, Scuff, links down below to them. Or you can check me out over on Twitter at OGXRAYZ, link down below if you want to interact, talk with me, see what I'm up to, or just want to say hey. And over on twitch.tv/the OGXRAYZ if you want to interact with me live. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.